Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm the founder of Composed Warriors Coaching and Essential Oil Blends, and I wanted to come on briefly and discuss with you some things that we as caregivers may experience. Composed Warriors were created with not only the person who suffers, like the one who suffers with the ailing chronic pain in mind, but also the ones who are also um, fighting along with those who are suffering. And we are also warriors. And I decided to put us in the category of composed warriors because if you think about the word composed, um, even though we're, maybe going through turmoil outside, we look like we got it together. Most of the time, we look like we got it together, whether we're hurting or we're supporting somebody who is hurting. And we're warriors because we're always fighting. Our battle is never over, and not until things are really put to where they need to be. But there were some things that I wanted to discuss with you today about caregiver burnout, and this may be a subject that you are familiar with, um, or you never was expecting to have to go through. But I have some notes here I want to share with you. So if you see me look down, that's what's happening. Well, let me share about 7 signs with you that if you're experiencing burnout, which you're probably already aware, but I'm also going to share with you some things that you can do to help fight back that burnout. Okay? So, the first thing you may experience is being overly emotional. You may trigger easily, you may cry, you may feel um, easy to trigger onto an emotion that easily anger that you wouldn't usually be. Feelings of overwhelm. You might be overwhelmed by minuscule tasks like washing the dishes or running to the store or um, little things like cooking a meal. Things that you would usually find maybe pleasure in doing, they may become overwhelming for you. Withdrawn is another one. You may feel like you just need to detach for a minute and there's no emotion involved with anyone. That's your way of, you're basically on reserve. You're in your reserve tank, so to speak. If we're talking about gas here, talking about gas is a crazy subject. That's another day. But for ourselves, our energy level is just practically depleted. There's a loss of focus. You can't focus on anything but maybe just trying to I don't know, get up and make it. And there is no, your focus is off, completely off. Um, you also may not be interested in your personal appearance. It doesn't matter. You may not brush your teeth. You may not wash your face. You may not feel like combing your hair, showering, whatever the case is. These are not things of interest for you. So that's one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five. Actually, that was 5 things that I stated to you. But let me share with you 3 things that you can do to fight back. Fight back this burnout that we may experience as caregivers. Um, Journaling. So when you journal, some people think this is so old school and it doesn't work, but it's very effective because it's a type of therapy. You're letting out that energy, whether it's positive or negative, onto a sheet of paper and you're just expressing whatever it is you need to express. So you're journaling negative feelings, and then you would also journal feelings of gratitude. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful for the sun, in the day, early in the morning? Maybe you have to get up early in the morning and you get to see the sun rise. Are you grateful for that? Are you grateful for being able to see all the different colors that you're able to appreciate in the day? Maybe you drive by a rose bush. Um, Maybe you have a favorite pair of shoes that you like to wear and they have your favorite color on them. Whatever the case is, write things down that you are grateful for. Another thing you can do is connect with nature. Step outside. Go outside, find a shaded area because I know where I live at is really hot. It's the sun comes is beaming right now. And once it gets a certain point in time, we shut all our windows, close the blinds, what have you, so that we can stay cool up in this house. But connect with nature. Pay close attention. When you connect with nature, pay close attention to the way it's shaped. Pay attention to the way it looks. If it has aroma, pay attention to the way it smells. Pay attention if you're walking on um, like brown grass. Pay attention to the sound it makes up under your shoes when you're taking those steps. All of those things are ways that can help you kind of get away from all that stuff you're dealing with and just refresh with nature. The last thing I wanted to share with you is kind of interesting, but I think you'll appreciate it. Bake some cookies. I know it sounds silly, but bake some cookies. And I say this because when you bake cookies, do you or do you not like the smell of freshly baked cookies? Most people do. Chocolate chip, snickerdoodles, sugar, um, I don't know. Bake them yourself or go to a bakery. Enjoy the fresh smell of that bread. What this does for you as somebody that deals with stuff all the time, it releases positive chemicals. It releases a positive release out from the brain to allow you to get a good feeling within yourself. But if you bake some cookies, guaranteed you're going to be really happy because you want to eat those cookies. And I'm telling you, I mean, I know we have to be careful about how we eat and everything. And I'm not saying every day bake cookies, but what I am saying is I want you to find ways to release those positive endorphins in your brain without having to find negative ways to do it. There's many ways that of coping with the problems that we're dealing with in the world, but these are very simple, holistic, natural ways that you can deal with the things you're dealing with today. Okay, so if you have any comments, please, I guess this is a like, comment, and subscribe type of thing. But if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll be looking forward to more postings. You guys have a great one. Bye.